Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the Beautiful reveals Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan, and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, are about to give in to their desire for each other soon, and we know someone's going to catch them in the act, because that's the soapiest way to go. But the question is, who catches them and how bad is the fallout? We're going to talk about who might bust Deacon getting it on with Taylor and what the consequences will be. Okay, so right now we've got Deacon doing what Taylor said and trying to put the temptation behind them. Deacon wants her, but Taylor's scared of losing her family, so she told Deacon they can never give in to their love for each other and their desire to be together. Recently, we saw Taylor urge Deacon to recommit to Sheila Carter and make love to her. And Deacon said he would, but he'd be thinking of Taylor the whole time, which is kind of weird. And Deacon did what Taylor asked and completely rocked Sheila's world. Then Taylor got a visit from Sheila thanking her. She thinks Taylor is the reason Deacon got back in her bed, because Sheila and Deacon hadn't made love in quite a while. What's ironic is Sheila's correct. Taylor is the reason that Deacon blew Sheila's mind in bed. Sheila told Deacon he'd never made love to her like that before. Sheila said it felt like the first time. And I'm sure that's because Deacon was imagining that it was his first time with Taylor. I don't know if Brad Bell thinks this is somehow sexy, because it gives me all the ick. This week, Deacon circles back to Taylor and tells her he was thinking of her the whole time he was with Sheila, and then Taylor and Deacon are kissing passionately and intensely. Then we have the official Bold and the Beautiful spoilers that confirm two people make love to each other for the first time. I'm certain the spoiler is about Taylor and Deacon. I don't know if it'll happen the first time they get frisky, but I'm almost certain they'll be caught by someone once they start sleeping together. This is a soap, after all. Also, I suspect either the first time or soon, Taylor and Deacon will be doing the deed in Taylor's office, the place that's most likely for them to be caught by someone. So I want to talk about who's most likely to catch Deacon with Taylor getting it on. So my first guess of who might walk in on them is Deacon's wife, but I kind of doubt it'll be Sheila. That feels a little too fast. I think we might get more of Taylor and Deacon sneaking around and getting busy before Sheila actually finds out they're hot for each other and in love. Another possibility that I think is more likely is that Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, walks in on them. He already barged into Taylor's office when Deacon was there and said they can't be together. Ridge thinks that Taylor agreed and will stay away from Deacon, so if he walked in on them, Ridge would be horrified and furious with Taylor because he had the stones to forbid her from being with Deacon. And I'm sure Ridge would completely lose it on Deacon too, since he was telling him to stay away and keep his hands off Taylor. And you know Ridge would run tell Steffi, who would also lose it because she wants Taylor far away from Deacon and Sheila and danger. That leads us to the next possibility, which is Steffi walking in on her mom and Deacon. I think it's likely Steffi could be the one to catch Taylor getting freaky with Deacon, because Steffi would be absolutely appalled and horrified, especially after that ultimatum she gave her mom. Then there's Hope Logan, who would have a very different reaction. If she walks in on her dad Deacon with Taylor, she'd be thrilled. Hope and Deke pushing Deacon to follow his heart to Taylor's arms. Plus, Hope hates Steffi saying they can't be together, so Hope would do a dance. Another possibility, if Taylor and Deacon are stripping down in her office at the hospital, is that Steffi's hunky hubby, Finn, Tanner Nolan, might walk in on them. Of course, he'd have to tell Steffi, but I also wonder if Finn might be annoyed at Deacon for cheating on his bio mom, Sheila, with his MIL, Taylor. Maybe, maybe not. Given that someone's going to bust them, because it's a soap, and once Deacon's caught with Taylor, there's going to be massive fallout. So let's talk about that for a minute. First and foremost, no matter who catches Taylor with Deacon, it's going to put Taylor in an awful position with Steffi. And also, Ridge will be mad, but Taylor should not care what he thinks. But once Steffi finds out about Taylor and Deacon, whether she catches them or hears about it from her dad, Finn, or someone else, she's going to be horrified that Taylor defied her and hooked up with Deacon. So I'm sure that Steffi would enforce her ultimatum, hoping that Taylor will dump Deacon before it's too late. That means Taylor could lose her family, at least in the short term. Then, of course, there is the possibility that Sheila could catch them, though I think she'll find out later. But if she did, I think she could try and choke Taylor on the spot.
And of course, Deacon would step in and protect Taylor. And if it is indeed Sheila who catches them in the act, I'm not sure if she'd go bat-crap crazy on the spot or go cry her eyes out, then plot revenge on Taylor. In the end, everyone will find out about Deacon and Taylor, and then Steffi will lash out, Sheila will lash out, and Ridge will throw a fit. On the flip side, Hope and Deke might cheer for Taylor finding her destiny with Deacon. Man, it's gonna get messy.